It's been a couple of weeks since the Honor 7X arrived at our studio, and since then the 7X has been my daily driver. In those few days I've realized that the 7X has a few aces up its sleeve, things that set it apart from the stiff competition out there. And that is exactly why I decided to make this video today. 7 reasons to buy the Honor 7X. But before we begin, this is Sundar, you're watching C4E Tech, and if you like our content, do give us a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Your support means the world to us. So let's begin with something which took me a couple of days to figure out, but once I noticed it, it kinda stuck to the back of my mind. The Honor 7X has a nice metallic build with some rounded edges that gives you an easy grip and really comfortable ergonomics. I didn't realize this entirely till I happened to pick up my friend's BlackBerry and the boxy edges dug into my palm. While the metal build might not stand out in a crowd, the build quality here is excellent. What really impressed me though is the tall display. From the moment I turned it on for the unboxing, this display has been amazing, and with a density of 407 pixels per inch, text on the screen is as sharp as ever. While it wasn't a very pleasing experience using it outdoors, since the screen on top gets a bit reflective, it had absolutely no issues indoors. The viewing angles were excellent. Overall, the 18:9 aspect ratio, coupled with a respectable 2160 by 1080 resolution, means that media consumption on this device is something I look forward to. To the back, there are the dual cameras tucked away neatly on the upper left corner of the 7X. This 16+2 megapixel shooter is quite capable, and if my time with the device is any indication, these snappers are quick to focus and in daylight conditions take some pretty pictures too. The included portrait mode is quite decent, although I didn't get to test it out fully. We will test the camera out more thoroughly for our full review. Click on the bell icon so that you don't miss out on that. Oh, and the selfie camera also bundles in a portrait mode. It's a quite neat software trick that Huawei have pulled off. The 7X comes with a Pro mode that lets you control everything from ISO values to shutter speed. In fact, you can even have the shutter open for as long as 8 seconds and get those lovely trail light shots from traffic on the road. You'd need a Gorilla Pod or a tripod for that one though. I'll leave a link to one of our Top Tech series where we show you a budget tripod. Coming back, we also have a Pro mode for video, although the controls there are limited to only exposure compensation, focus and ISO, that too only before we start recording. If you like to tinker around with the camera on your device, the 7X won't disappoint you. Another aspect where the 7X doesn't disappoint is performance. The Kirin 659 is an octa-core chip clocked at 2.36 GHz, and it handles most day-to-day tasks without breaking a sweat. That and 4 GB of RAM means that multitasking on the Honor 7X is as easy as it comes. And if you want to go by benchmarks, the Honor 7X scores pretty high on Antutu as well as Geekbench. At number 6 we come to Honor Skin, EMUI. Now I'd be lying if I said I love everything about the skin, but then it does offer a lot of features. In fact, a few of these features are so useful that I think I'll miss them when I shift to a stock Android device. Twin apps is great for running 2 WhatsApp accounts at the same time, and the motion controls, although limited, are intuitive enough to get used to fairly quickly. Oh, and the new Wi-Fi bridging feature? I used it to create a Wi-Fi network for my friends whenever they came over to my place so that I didn't have to reveal my Wi-Fi password. It also helps when you just wanna extend the range of your Wi-Fi network. Neat, right? And finally, we come to the last point that clinches it for me, the battery life. We often have very long days at office and I can't have my phone die on me before I reach home. Well, thankfully, that never did happen, and even on my days with plenty of max brightness and navigation, the 7X managed to last the entire day. With that, we come to the end of the video. The Honor 7X was launched in China last month. The price starts from 1299 yuan for the 32 gig variant and goes up to 1999 yuan for the 64 gig variant. That roughly translates to 13 to 19,000 rupees for the variants. We don't know which variant or for what price Huawei is gonna launch this in India, but going by their track record, it should be really interesting. Once we have the official details, I'd add it to the description below, so do check that space. So that's it for this video, 7 reasons why the 7X is worth buying. Do you think I missed out on anything? Or do you have any concerns with this phone? Would you want to see us pit it against, say, the Mi A1 in a complete comparison? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you are already subscribed, do this to make sure you get notified each time we upload a new video. Also do follow us on Twitter at C4E Tech so that we can bring you real-time updates on things like pricing and whatnot. This here is Sundar from C4E Tech, leaving for the moment. Have a great day.